After a short discussion of certain ritual impurities, Parshat Tazria goes on to talk about tzaras, what it is, how can people get it, where it can be manifested, and all these different things. And then it goes on to say that the Kohen has to see it, that the Kohen can be the only person to determine whether it is tzaras or not. Based on the pasuk in Devarim, V'al piem yeh kol davar v'chol ri v'chol nega. The Sefer Tras Kohanim explains that even a Kohen Shota can determine it, because there's a rule that a mumcha, a expert, can see the tzaras, determine if it is tzaras, and then he goes and tells the Kohen, say it's tahor or say it's tameh, and then they go based on that decision, based on what the Kohen said, even if he didn't actually see it. So, the Kesef Mishnah explains that we're not talking about a real shota. This is a person that has real das, and they're able to understand things. A shota is defined by a person that if you give them something, then they'll probably lose it. So the shota is not a real crazy person. It's just somebody that it just doesn't know as much. Which another word we usually use for this is am haaretz. So the question is, if this is true and it's just an am haaretz, then why do we use such a harsh word as shota and not just use the normal word which is am haaretz? So Rav Sorotskin explains in his Sefer Oznaim LaTorah that the reason for this is that the Kohen has no real responsibilities in terms of getting a livelihood and getting food for his family, because he always gets food from all the congregation of all the Jews. So when they give him the food, he has all this free time. So a Kohen, he has all this time to be learning the Torah of Hashem and perfecting his craft, but instead he decides to waste it on other meaningless things. Okay. In Shemos Rabbah it says that a Kohen that learns, that eats from the Truma but does not learn, he will not be a Kohen in the world to come. Basically, he loses his right to being a Kohen because he didn't learn Torah. He just took the benefits from it, but didn't go on. And therefore, this Kohen must be crazy. He must be shota if he doesn't have the time and doesn't take the time to learn the Torah that he needs to know. So this is a very good mussar about how we should spend our time. But I would like to take a different aspect and a different lesson from this whole part and say that the Kohen, he could say, I'm in a position of power, I'm the Kohen, I get to decide whether this guy is tzaras or not. But instead, he goes and he finds this expert who really can tell if it's tzaras, and he doesn't make any mistake. So I think that we should all be very careful that we may be in a position that we feel we're the head, so we shouldn't go to others for help. But really, it's extremely important to look for others for help if they are better suited to help you. Good job.